What's going on, Dean Team? Today we have a super exciting video. We're actually going to be going over the EasyGo Liberty LSV. Alright, so I'm going to start off with kind of showing you a little bit of a difference between the LSV and the non-LSV. I know there can be a little bit of confusion when people are trying to do their own research online, so hopefully I'll be able to ease some of that confusion for you and maybe get you guys a little clearer picture of what you're looking for. So I think it's kind of important to start off and tell you exactly why you would need an LSV. That is the main reason people do get confused with the LSV versus the non-LSV. So with an LSV, it really comes down to your jurisdiction. Most places, at least around us here in the St. Louis area, do not require an LSV. There are 2 locations that do. So you just really got to look at your jurisdiction and see if it is required or not. So with the non-LSV Liberty, that is what the majority of people will be purchasing. Most of the time you do not need an LSV, but again, you will have to check your jurisdiction to see if it is required for you or not. With the non-LSV, again, this is what the majority of people will be purchasing. They do come not street legal. You can absolutely, if you do order it or if you do bring it here, we can absolutely make it DOT approved, which constitutes a version of looking behind you, which would be any form of a mirror, turn signals, hazards, horn, and seat belts, and that will allow you to be DOT approved, which would allow you to drive on any road that is 35 miles an hour and under. Again, with the LSV version, you are going to have to check with your local jurisdiction to see if it is something that is required for you or not. You can absolutely drive an LSV cart in just a standard DOT required location, but it is not mandatory, obviously. The things that will constitute it to be an LSV are going to be things such as it will be mandatory to go 25 miles an hour. It will have a solid DOT approved windshield, and it will have a license plate that is going to be put on it. And that also means you will have to pay personal property taxes on this cart now. And it will also require the standard things like the non-LSV version will have to make it DOT approved, such as the seat belts, hazards, horn, turn signals, and a version of looking behind you, which would be a mirror of some sort. So starting off with the most fun, it's going to be the colors. So the one you're looking at right now, that is going to be our Patriot Blue. It's going to be my personal favorite right there. And then we're going to have a few others. They're going to be bright white, slate, metallic charcoal, black, ocean gray, flame red, and solar flare. So there are going to be 3 different packages you can choose from when ordering your LSV. The one you're viewing right now is going to be the Explorer package. There's also going to be the Commuter package and then the Adventure package. All right, moving next into the seat and roof packages, we're going to have the standard black and gray with a black roof. We're going to have our premium black seats with a black roof. Next, we're going to have the premium gray seats with a black roof. Then we're going to have the premium mushroom seats with a black top. Then we're going to have the premium mushroom seats with a tan top. And then we will move on to our signature series of seats, which is going to be our signature Tundra Gray seats with a black top. And then our signature Amarillo Brown seats with a black top as well. Moving on to the headlights, there is one option for these, and it's going to be the halo lights. These will come with 2 different settings. It'll have a daytime running setting, and then it'll have a nighttime full bright setting. Next thing we're going to go over is going to be the front brush guard. So this will come standard on the Explorer package, which is again the one you are looking at currently, but it can be added to either the Adventure package or the Commuter package if you would like. So we have a bunch of great wheel options for the Liberty LSV. They're going to start with our Spider wheels. Then we're going to go to our milled villain wheel. Then we have the black machined villain wheel. Then we're going to go to our Daytona alloy wheel, our black steel wheel, and then our black spider wheel, which is the one you're currently seeing on this LSV. So for the tire options on the Liberty LSV, the first is going to be the Paramount MT tire. That's going to be a 6-ply non-directional tire. That is going to be a DOT approved tire, and they are rated for golf courses, but you would have to check with your local course to make sure that they are okay with it as well. Next is going to be the PMX. That's going to be a 4-ply all-terrain tire. It's good for going on grass, dirt, gravel, and pavement. Next is going to be the Lodestar. That's going to be a 4-ply turf tire. And the last and not least is going to be our cruiser tire. That's also going to be a 4-ply tire, and that's going to be best for on-road use. It's going to have less vibrations and generate less heat and have an overall smoother ride than the other tires. All right, moving on to the mirrors, we're going to have our top rear view mirror. That's going to have your integrated display for your backup camera. Moving on, we're going to have our side mirrors. There are two different versions. Either you can get these standard side mirrors, or you can get these side mirrors with LED blinkers integrated. Moving on to the dash and other small accessories, we're going to have our premium interior, which is going to include your light up cup holders, your 2 USB ports, and the other small accessories such as the locking glove box that you will see on your dash. Next is going to be our turn signals with horn. And then lastly, we're going to have our center high mounted brake light with backup camera. So we do have a few options of steering wheels. The one you're going to be seeing that's on our cart is going to be the premium steering wheel. You will also have the brushed steering wheel and then the chrome steering wheel. And on some storage options you have for this cart, first we're going to have the lockable trunk. Then we're going to have the hitch mounted cargo rack. Then we're going to have the chair rack. And then if you are a golfer and you do want to use this cart for golf, we have a 2-bag attachment and a 4-bag attachment available for this cart. All right, if you are the kind of person that likes to go around and bump their tunes like me, there are a few options from EasyGo and from us that you can go with on this cart. The first is going to be the EasyGo Play speaker. The next is going to be the overhead infotainment center with speakers. Or if you'd like, and my personal favorite, you can go with our Eco X-Gear sound bars that we install here at Dean Team. One thing to note with the LSV is it will be required to have a noise that is played while it is in drive. Sort of like a Tesla or an electric car, it is for safety. This noise will slightly dissipate around 10 miles an hour, but 10 miles an hour and under, it will be slightly noticeable. Thank you guys so much for coming along with us on our walk around of the EasyGo Liberty LSV. I hope I was able to answer a few questions or maybe help you decide what you need to go with for yourself. If you guys have any more questions, you can call us at 314-647-4000. If you guys want to check out our entire inventory, you can check us out at deanteamgolfcarts.com. If you want to check us out on social media, you can check us out at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Dean Team Golf Carts.